Greetings from the medicine cabinet. Welcome to Not Bad, the show where I take songs I previously disliked and see if I like them now. Welcome back, everyone. I'm so glad to be back filming this. It has been a hot minute. This time we're going to be going into a new record label for this series, and that is Dreamscape. This is a bit of a throwback because this label ended in about 2018, but I discovered it in 2016 because I was listening to a lot of Similar Outskirts at the time, and he released an EP, actually I believe his debut EP, called No Limits EP on Dreamscape. Since then, he's gone on to be on Rushdown and Umbra Collective, a number of other places. Through listening to a lot of Similar Outskirts on Dreamscape, I came to like a lot of the other artists, such as Katori, Dev Sharp, Safaro, Syntheon, and just a number of the other singles. But there were some singles that kind of fell flat to me, so we're going to listen through them again and see if I like them now. Songs have to meet a couple crucial prerequisites before selection, namely they have to have been released on Dreamscape's SoundCloud account. That was their main account where they got all their music out. I also must have disliked the song upon its first release or upon my first listen to it, and no artist can have more than 3 songs on this series. The song also has to meet a couple possible criteria, such as it hasn't grown on me since, I think I still dislike it, I can't remember why I disliked it, or I remember what I disliked about it, but I want to give it another shot. Alright, let's jump into these songs. The first one comes from an artist that I really didn't listen to a lot until this EP came out, and the more I listened to him, the more I really started to appreciate him as an artist, but this song kind of fell flat for me and didn't really accomplish what I thought it should have accomplished given kind of the context of what the song was going for, and that is Save Me by J-Palm. It's a more chill song that I thought was kind of internally conflicted, like was it supposed to be chill or was it supposed to be more dancey? And so we're going to take a listen to it again and see if it's a little more consistent than I remember or if it gets across the mood it was trying to go for. So here's Save Me by J-Palm. This does make me feel something. The piano and the pad are both really used well here, as well as like the kind of high frequency focused percussion in the back. Oh, and like the birds and the ocean. Wow, a lot more elements than I realized are put in this. Yeah, this is chill. I don't know how I feel about like the high frequency going into the kick. It kind of adds some of the impact into it, but it seems a little random, but everything sounds so nice. This is really feelsy. I think that's what he was going for. Ooh. I'm not 100% sure, as I said, whether I should be dancing through this or whether I should be like floating through it. Because it has like a dancier sort of beat. Breakbeat like that. It's faster than maybe the song calls for. But it sounds really nice. All these elements he put together really well. And I remember not liking the vocal chop very much. But I like it more now. I feel like it fits more now that I listen to it again. Well, I don't know what it was about that sample, but it really kind of, you know when you're on the feels, but something in the song kind of pushes you forward into more feels? That's how I feel like, what I feel like that did. I do feel like this builds into something. Which I don't remember much about a lot of these songs, but I know that this is the drop. Like, this doesn't build into anything. This is just what we get. The bass and the beat work together well. I don't know if the other elements lend themselves to this kind of beat. Yeah. I guess if I were listening to this in the background, it wouldn't be distracting. That being said, this is an extremely clean mix. Really clean. And all the elements he put in here are beautiful. And that chord he ended on also, to lead us into this atmospheric part of the song, is also very effective. Yeah, I don't know what I feel in my heart, but I feel something that is good. Oh, what good atmosphere. Oh, nice how he drops it all out too at the end. I do agree that it seems a little bit conflicted in whether it wants to be a dancey song or a chill song. I don't know that that works entirely to its detriment. Like, I don't know that that docks the points of the song as much as I thought in like 2018 or something when I ranked this album. That being said, all of the sound design and the mixing and the mastering was all so masterful, in my opinion. None of the samples seemed out of place by nature of their innate design. Just the way that they work together sometimes seemed to conflict a little bit. So it's really just nitpicky things. Overall, I think this song is great. And as a background song, it would certainly serve its purpose. So that being said, I really have no reason to rank it very low. I'm honestly going to have to give this about a 7.5 out of 10. I think that's probably always where I put my first song of the season, but kind of around there. 7.5 out of 10 is, I think, where I'm going to put this song, all things considered. It's a good song. I liked it, and that's why I put it above a 5. Next up is from an artist that I haven't listened to a lot of outside of this song, and an artist that I've listened to so much of from Dreamscape and elsewhere that some of his songs were bound to fall flat on me. But he's a great artist. He does what he does very well, which is really, really heavy dubstep. And for those of you who listen to Dreamscape, perhaps you know what artists I'm talking about. Specifically, the song I'm talking about is the song Waterfall by Katori and Jana. The only other thing I've really heard from Jana was her contribution to Andrew Huang's challenge, where he takes 4 artists, including himself, and gives them all the same sample, and then they all make different songs out of it. And I thought that she did a pretty good job with that. And other than that, I haven't listened to a lot of her, whereas Katori is just all over the place in terms of the kind of dreamscape slash anime like EDM community. So honestly, I don't really remember a lot about this song. I just know that it kind of subverted my expectations, but I didn't exactly like the product. I guess that kind of goes for any song in Not Bad. I'm sure that there have been some that have gone exactly according to my expectations and I didn't want them to. But I guess I don't have a lot to say about this track, except let's listen to it. I like that melody to start off. And of course, the water, to get across the waterfall sort of feel. Oh, the strings work really well. Oh man, Jana's voice is so good with this. I'm not sure if those are claps or snaps. Either way, they work well. Four on the floor beat is interesting as a choice for this song. She kind of fell behind on the rhythm there, but nitpicky thing. It's okay. This is definitely a kind of anime-ish singing voice. Whoa, this is heavy. Ha! Ooh, this is really energetic. And the basses are mixed really well, like, he knows when to put them in the background. Oh, wow. The drums are really at the forefront and really, like, impactful, which is good for this song. But Katori really knows how to do that. Better than many dubstep producers nowadays. Oh, the way that they really switched up the rhythm there with the vocals is good. And I can tell that they didn't just put the sample and then go like that. Like, it was very intentional, because she goes on with that. Oh, I thought I knew the lyrics. I don't know how much Jana contributed to this, but it is a lot more melodic than Katori often gets, so I'm sure that she did a good bit of production work with this. Oh, yes! This is not what I expected at all, but this is much better than kind of the fourth on the floor that he did in the first iteration of this section. And then the crowd claps are very Katori-ish. I thought maybe he was gonna do a fake out. I'm kind of glad he didn't, because that would have been a very predictable move. This just makes me feel so happy. He did something with the pitch in that sample that was so effective in getting across the energy. This is a huge banger. Oh, I love that ARP. I kind of like that he just sticks with this sound design. Ooh, how it all dropped off. And didn't go too big with the way that it falls. You know a song is really energetic when you keep being energetic after the song is over. Yeah, this is a very solid track. I'm not sure why I didn't like it. Jana's voice in this was so beautiful, and it worked so beautifully with the instrumentation as a whole, that I'm sure both of them really came together to create. I don't know if they used some sort of preset for the lead, but if they didn't, I often kind of find it hard to have those kinds of leads, like design those all myself. So kudos to them for that. And the way that everything worked together, like, you could tell that there was a good bit of intentional effort put into each little thing that they included in the song. And I love it when just the little things in the song are the things that get your energy up. Honestly, my gut is telling me about an 8.5. Like, I don't know that it is a perfect song. Like, the leads are very cool for the melodic parts and the drop. I think that they may be a little bit airier than maybe they were wanting. Maybe they wanted it to be that airy. I mean, otherwise they probably wouldn't have come out with a song like that. So I bet they did. That being said, I like the song. Good job to both of them. Oh, that's cool. Oh, the bass is cool. Everything is cool about this. I love the sound design. Yeah, that's a little cheesy. It got a little bit messy. Oh. Whoa, what a cool thing to do with the vocals.